Well, originally it was somewhat accidental. I was a painter before getting into publishing. My husband was interested in motion pictures, and book collecting, and then I was an artist, so we got together on books that were illustrated, and we started the Green Tiger, which was intended to bring before the public illustrations which had been neglected or lost or gone. Some of the great illustrators out of the past, Rackham and Dulac, and some of those people were really not in print, and we felt that that was a shame. So that's how we started. And somebody came to us and said, I think it was a salesman actually, who said, you know, there's no good version of the Teddy Bear's Picnic, that wonderful song that they used to use for, well, it's been around for a long time. They used it for a theme song. And it had versions in the past. There's no good version of it. Why don't you publish it? Well, we couldn't find an artist that seemed very right for it, and one of my sons and a friend of ours had a wonderful collection of old teddy bears. So I thought, well, that's worth a try. And it was very successful. So, of course, when things are very successful, it encourages you to go on. So that was the beginning. And then Carl, there were a couple of other books between that, and then Carl was actually an inspiration of my husband's. We were in Zurich on a Sunday, and Zurich on a Sunday is really closed down. There's nothing open. Well, my husband can't pass a bookstore without looking. Even if he can't go in, he's got to look in the window. And they had in the window an open volume of the Moonshooter Bilderbogen, which is a picture sheet. And there was a cartoon on it of a little black dog that gets left with a baby. And the baby falls out of the cradle, and the dog doesn't know what to do. But he somehow manages to get it back before the adult comes back, and my husband said, that's a good idea. We can do something with that. And out of that came Carl. And in fact, the name, Good Dog Carl, was my misremembrance of the name. The name of the cartoon was Brav Caro. Brav used in German that way would be Good Dog Caro. And I misremembered the name, so it became Good Dog Carl. So that's where that came from.